Evening, everyone. Got some sound, which is good. We'll have a bit more sound. Yes. Hello, Steve and family. He's watching in Leeds, or near Leeds anyway. Got my boot ready, and we'll get started just in a sec. Hope everybody's had a nice day. Been a bit wet this afternoon. Not the nicest, but there you go. Are we all ready?
Yeah.
Well, I think everybody's ready, so we'll get started. Run out of things to say. So, if you haven't played before, then if you join our Facebook group, it's down in the, description down there. Let us know you're playing, and then you can be in with a chance for winning some beer on our prize draw. We didn't do a mystery prize draw on Sunday, so we're doing one today. Yes. We are going to do a second draw at the end of the quiz. First one's for the beer, which is provided by the Beer Shack and the Byron's Rest. Of course, you have to be able to get to these places to collect it. Can't claim the beer if you're under 18, you can't collect it if you're under 18, and you can't collect it on behalf of someone under 18. There's some various terms and conditions and things. They're down in the description, but you know what I mean. Okay, we're going to start with question 1. We have started with question 10 before, but today we're starting with question 1. This is the general knowledge round. The first couple of questions are based on recent news headlines which do not begin with the letter C, and the rest's general knowledge. So if you're all ready, question number 1. After mass protests against racism, Netflix, BritBox and BBC iPlayer have removed which Matt Lucas and David Walliams comedy sketch show? So question number 1, after mass protests against racism, Netflix, BritBox and BBC iPlayer have removed which Matt Lucas and David Walliams comedy sketch show? That's from their streamed services. I'll give you a moment to think about that while I have a quick sip from my boot. I remembered at 8:10 that I didn't have any beer, so I nipped down to the co-op, forgetting that the co-op shuts at 8, temporarily because of this virus thing. So I had to go elsewhere, and I made it back in time. Just. Moving on to question number 2. Thought to have been constructed around 1567, archaeologists in London believe they have found the remains of the Red Lion. What was the Red Lion? So question number 2. Thought to have been constructed around 1567, archaeologists in London believe they have found the remains of the Red Lion. What was the Red Lion? Question number 3. London's West End is famous for which kind of entertainment venues? Question number 3. London's West End is famous for which kind of entertainment venue? Question number 4. Former British Prime Minister Robert Peel is credited with the creation of which force?
Not Star Wars either.
It's not Star Wars, no. So question number 4. Former British Prime Minister Robert Peel is credited with the creation of which force?
Darren says say hello to the socially distant group at John.
Hello to the socially distant group at John's. Question number 5. How many prime ministers has Britain had in the 21st century? You don't need to name them, can if you like. Just how many were there? Or, I mean, obviously we've still got one. Question number 5. How many prime ministers has Britain had in the 21st century? Question number 6. How many presidents had the United States had in the 21st century? So question number 6. How many presidents has the USA had in the 21st century? Obviously it's still got one. Question number 7. Created in 1908, the Model T motor car was produced by which company? Created in 1908, the Model T motor car was produced by which country? Question number 8. What was the name of the world's first supersonic passenger aircraft? Question number 8. What was the name of the world's first supersonic passenger aircraft? Question 9. Which bird makes the longest migration of any animal in the world? So question 9. Which bird makes the longest migration of any animal in the world? And finally, for the general knowledge round, Turn was a 1999 hit for which Scottish rock band? For question 10, Turn was a 1999 hit for which Scottish rock band? Okay, we're going to move on to the next round, which today is food and drink. And Helen has written some ingredients out. I'm going to read you the ingredients. All you've got to do is decide what kind of food they make. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. So
some are meals and some are drinks.
Some are meals, some are drinks. It's titled Guess the Recipe. And I think you'll get it when I start it, basically. So question 11. Tomatoes, mincemeat, and spaghetti. If you put those together, what do you get? Obviously, these are the main ingredients. There are other things in there. Question 11. Tomatoes, mincemeat, and spaghetti. Question number 12. Lime juice, tequila, triple sec. If you put those together, what do you get? So that is lime juice, tequila, and triple sec. Number 13, tomato juice, Worcester sauce, and vodka. Put them together, what do you get? Tomato juice, Worcester sauce, and vodka. Number 14, mashed potato, vegetables, and minced beef. So mashed potato, vegetables, and minced beef are the main ingredients in what? Here are elephants again. Number 15, mozzarella cheese, tomato puree, and a base. I'll say a dough base.
Dough.
So number 15, mozzarella cheese, tomato puree, and a dough base. Get rid of that. Number 16, tahini, olive oil, lemon juice, and chickpeas. Can't say I've ever made that. But it's tahini, olive oil, lemon juice, and chickpeas. Yeah, I'll have a go at making it. I know a joke about chickpeas. I'm not going to tell it though. Number 17, mayonnaise, carrot, and cabbage. mayonnaise, carrot and cabbage. Put them together, what do you get? I usually add a little bit of lemon juice and some onion as well. And sometimes, if I'm naughty, I put a bit of mustard in. Number 18, rum, sugar syrup, lime juice, crushed ice, and mint leaves. Put them together, what do you get?
Very drunk.
Yeah, drunk.
Going off of it.
Number 18, rum, sugar syrup, lime juice, crushed ice, and mint leaves. Again, there's probably some other variations. Should have had a shave, really. No. Number 19, baked beans and bread.
Or butter.
Yeah, you can put butter on too. So, baked beans, bread and butter. Or marge. And finally, number 20, mashed potato, vegetables, and minced lamb. So number 20, mashed potato, vegetables, and minced lamb. Give you a moment to think about that. Okay. Little break on pictures. Yeah. I'm going to have a little break, then we'll come back and do the pictures and some answers. Back in a moment. Okay, I've had a short break. I'll go through the answers to the first 2 rounds now, and then we'll get on with the pictures. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. You have to wait and see. Again, if you want to be in the prize draw, let us know you're playing. We'll give you a number, and then say there's two prizes going to be drawn today. One is the mystery prize, which we missed on Sunday because I forgot to buy it, and the other one is the beer draw for 2 pints of beer from the Byron's Rest and 2 pints of beer from the Beer Shack. Obviously, you have to be able to get there to pick it up. Both are doing a takeaway service, or you can wait until all this crap's finished and then you can sit in the pub and enjoy a nice pint. Now, here come the answers. So question Question number 1. After mass protests against racism, Netflix, BritBox and BBC, that's the BBC iPlayer, they've removed Little Britain. So the answer to question 1 is Little Britain. And question 2, the Red Lion, which was discovered recently by archaeologists in London, well, that was a theatre, not a pub. I thought it might have been a pub when I saw the headline, but no, it was a theatre. Number 3, London's West End is famous for which kind of entertainment venues? Well, that's theatres as well. So the answers for 2 and 3 are both theatre. Number 4, the former British Prime Minister Robert Peel, he is credited with creating the police force, or the modern day police force. It was actually the Metropolitan Police Force which he created first. Being called Robert Peel, the policemen were known as Bobby's Boys, which was shortened to Bobbies, and some also called them Peelers. So if you wondered where the term Bobby came from for a copper, it's from Robert Peel, who kind of invented them. Question number 5. The United Kingdom has had 5 prime ministers in the 21st century. They were Tony Blair, David Brown, what's he called? Gordon Brown.
Gordon Brown. Yeah.
Tony Blair, Gordon Brown, David Cameron, Theresa May, and good old Boris. Question number 6. The USA has had 4 presidents in the 21st century. Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama, and I'm not going to say his name, is in now. Number 7, created in 1908, the Model T motor car was produced by Ford. Henry Ford was credited with being the first person to create a factory production line. So all those people who work in factories just going like that all day, it's his fault. Does get things done quicker though. Question number 8. What was the name of the world's first supersonic passenger aircraft? It was Concorde. Question number 9. Which bird makes the longest migration of any animal in the world? That's an Arctic tern. It flies all the way from Greenland to Antarctica and back. But it doesn't go in a straight line. It kind of zigzags. Stops at different points on the way. It covers about 44,000 miles on its journey. I bet its wings are tied when it gets there. Question number 10. Speaking of terns, Turn was a 1999 hit for Travis. And now I've lost the page. There we go. The next round was based on food and drink. It was name foods and drinks from their ingredients. Number 11, that was spaghetti bolognese. Number 12 was a margarita. Number 13 was a Bloody Mary. Number 14, cottage pie. 15 was a pizza. Haven't made pizza for a while. No. We'll have to get we'll have to get baking and make some pizza. It's better than the shop bought stuff. Number 16, hummus. Hummus? Apparently it's nice.
Really?
I don't think I have ever had it now.
You did.
It's just got a strange sounding name. Maybe that's why. Kind of sounds like a vegan kind of thing. No?
Well, it is.
Well, yeah, I'll give it a try.
You'll like it.
Chickpeas, give peas a chance. Give chickpeas a chance. Number 17, that's coleslaw. Number 18 is a mojito. 19 is skinheads on a raft, or beans on toast as it is better known. And number 20, that's shepherd's pie. I'm going to go on to the picture round now. And today's picture round could also have been a Marmite round this, because people either like it or they don't. Yes, it's flags. So, all you have to do is name the country from the flag. If you look towards the top of the screen where it says the question number, there is a clue. They're all in alphabetical order, and the country begins with the letter which is shown after the question number. So in this case it is B. So you just have to name the country from the flag. Again, there is a little clue there. If you don't want the clue, then just kind of go like that and hide it. Question 21, what is that country? Or that is the flag of what country? Phrase it anyway, really. Oh, where are we? Okay, question number 22. Name the country from the flag. See, there's a big star here, and there's 4 other stars. Now, if you're watching in black and white, it's yellow stars on a red background.
Black and white?
Yeah, I don't think people watch in black and white anymore, do they?
No.
Or as they used to say in snooker, if you're watching in black and white, the brown is the one next to the pink.
Green was the worst, wasn't it?
Yeah, the green was the worst. It's the same colour as the table. Question number 23. Begins with a C. Name the country. Some kind of star thing with an arrow and some lines. And question 24. That is the flag of which country? Again, if you need the clue, it's up next to the question number. And this area is white. It just happens that the background is white. There isn't a gap there. Question 25. Again, from the flag, name the country. Don't think I'm in the way there. I can move a bit. I don't think it will make any difference, so I'll stay put. And question number 26. Again, it's a bit self-explanatory. I'll be repeating myself, but name the country from the flag. If you like flags, let me know. There's thousands of them. I can keep going forever. If you don't, also let me know, and they may never make an appearance again. And not my favourite subject, to be fair. Number 27. Can we see that all right? I'm not in the way. There is 4 stars there. Just so you can see, it's 4 stars. Then we've got the letter that the country begins with up in the up by the question number. And if you need any more clues, those 4 stars, they make up the Southern Cross, which is a constellation visible in the southern hemisphere.
Debbie likes flags.
Debbie likes flags. Yeah. Question number 28. That should be easy for most people. Oh, Steve says he likes flags as well. Well, tell you what then, Debbie and Steve, you both like flags. What's this one? Number 29. A little bit harder that time, or this time.
Yeah, I think it's better than the one we did when we got all the quiz.
No, I did pick out. I did specifically pick out easy flags. And there are some right stinkers in there. Number 29. That is the flag of which country? We could have done flags of each of the states of the USA.
Really?
Yes. I'm glad we didn't. And finally for this round, question number 30. Yeah, that's an easy one. You know that one? Yeah.
Funny, I want to go.
Yes, we'll go there when all this rubbish is done with.
It's 3 years.
3 years?
Me,
Oh yeah.
I'm a trip.
Okay, if we're all done, we're going to go into the Marmite round today. And today's Marmite round, it's I've lost it.
Oh, it's on that. On my pad, isn't it?
Oh, it's all right. I found it again. I think that those are the answers to the flags.
All right.
Yeah, I found the Marmite round. See, we did have a pad, and each time we filled up a page, and It was easy, but now we've filled the pad and we're on other pads. We do write them. I did try printing them, but it just didn't work. It's easy just to write them.
Apparently John's got all the flags right.
John's got all the flags right. Yeah.
Even before I know the answers.
Well done. So today's Marmite round, which, well, this should be the round that you either love or hate, but for me it was the last round. I'm not a fan of flags myself. I'm going to read you out some common-ish games. All you have to do is decide whether they are played with dice or with cards. For example, if I said Ludo, Ludo's played with dice. And if I said Rummy, Rummy's played with cards. That's as easy as it gets. So, dice or cards. Question number 31. Yahtzee. Is Yahtzee a dice game or a card game? I think is it down there?
Yeah.
It is, yes. It's just out of view.
Hello to Steph and Kate.
Hello, Steph and Kate. Hope your allotment's going well. So question 31 was Yahtzee. Cards or dice? Question number 32. Pandemic, contagion. Pandemic, contagion. It's a series of board games. You can guess from the title what they're about. But do you play Pandemic Contagion with cards or with dice? I've stopped. Hello? Oh, I'm moving again. Excellent.
Yeah. Debbie's saying it's noisy in here. Yeah, yeah.
It is noisy in here at the moment, yeah. Okay, question number 33. Pandemic, the Cure. Is Pandemic, the Cure played with cards or is it played with dice? Number 34, craps. Is craps played with cards or is craps played with dice? Number 34, craps. Is craps played with cards or is craps played with dice? Number 35, Egyptian rat screw. Egyptian rat screw. Yeah, rat screw is all one word, but it is rat screw. Egyptian rat screw.
Not rat screw.
No, rat screw. Egyptian rat screw. Cards or dice? Number 36, black jack. Is blackjack played with cards or is blackjack played with dice? Ooh, could I have some more beer, please? My boot's running on low. It needs filling up. Number 37, beetle. Is the game beetle played with cards or is the game beetle played with dice? I'll have the co-op one. Thanks. Number 38, go fish. I think some people just call it fish, but go fish Is that cards or is that dice? Question number 39. Toepen. That's Toepen. All one word. Is it a card game or a dice game? Toepen. Toepen. Cards or dice? Steve suggested that I do semaphore flags. Yeah, maybe one day. Finally, for this round, LCR. Is LCR a dice game or is it a card game? LCR. Right, that's the end of the Marmite round for today. Have I missed anything? No, I don't think so. No. Yeah, music, mate. Yeah, maybe I'm just going a bit quicker than normal. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not rabbiting on. So the final round for tonight, Tanku, is it's music. It's always music for the last round. That's what we've always done. We've got 6 questions as usual. I'll start with number 41. Helen wrote these. I haven't had a look at them yet, so I'll just have to quick read. So, question number 41. Which English sir has had number 1s in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s?
If Debbie wants a clue, she likes a calendar of this person.
Yeah, what on that wall behind me there was a calendar of this bloke for a while. It was there for a whole long year.
Ooh. Especially the summer one with his top off.
Yes. The question 41. Which English sir has had UK number 1 hits in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s? Question 42. What is the name of the Beatles' first album? Question 42. What was the Beatles' first album called? Question number 43. We had this one before. We've had one similar. No, yeah, not the same. Okay. So number 43. Which Canadian artist released Man, I Feel Like a Woman in 1999?
I think I just like you saying it. It's funny.
Man, I Feel Like a Woman was by who? Question number 44. In 2011, Maroon 5 claimed to have moves like which member of the Rolling Stones? No, it's not the bug or the virus or that. So in 2011, Maroon 5 claimed to have moves like who? He was a member of the Rolling Stones. Question number 45. Who was the first Eurovision winner for the UK? Question 45. Who was the first Eurovision winner for the UK? And finally for tonight, question number 46. This one's worth 5 points. As always, I'm going to read you out some lyrics, and from the lyrics, you have to get the song title, the artist, the year it was released, was it a UK number one, yes or no, and the film it was from. Then I get night fever, night fever. We know how to do it. Give me that night fever, night fever. We know how to show it.
You got to put your finger.
Yeah, if I point my finger, I have to do it really slowly. So we need the title, the artist, the year it was released, was it a UK number one, yes or no, and the film which it was from. Then I get night fever, night fever. We know how to do it. Give me that night fever, night fever. We know how to show it. We was going to do the first paragraph from the song, but I don't think anyone would get it.
No.
Not people of a certain era might, but generally, everybody knows those lines then. So we just need the title, the artist, the year it was released, was it a UK number one, yes or no, and the film that it came from. Easy. I hope. Anyway, I'm going to have a little break, and then we'll come back with the answers and the all-important beer draw, and the all-important mystery prize draw. See you soon. Right, I'm back. I'm going to go through the answers now, and then we'll do the all-important prize draws, which I'm sure everybody's looking forward to. Steve says, was he on a motorbike? I don't know. I do not know, Steve. Right, I'm just going to rewind the pictures so they're all in the right order. There we go, that was easy enough. And now, here are the answers. When I'm fiddling about with the controls down here, the audio input for the picture round is on the bottom, but the audio input for the main camera is on the top, so sometimes I switch them round by mistake. Not today though. So question 21, that picture is the flag of Belgium. Sure you can see up there, there's a B. B for Belgium, there's a little clue there. Question 22, that is the flag of China. '23, that's Cuba. 24 is France. Hello. Number 25, that's Greece. Number 26, that is Iceland. And number 27 is New Zealand. 27, New Zealand. Number 28 is Scotland. Number 29, that's South Africa. And finally, number 30, that's the West Indies. No, it's not. It's Wales. Question 30 is Wales. And there's the food bank details again. So it's a bit of a hang on, I'm shrinking. It's a bit far off now, but keep saving your little food parcels, and we'll let you know nearer the date what's happening. Right, I'm back up on the screen again, the bigger screen. I've been doing a bit of cleaning, getting rid of dirt down at the under one roof where the food bank's based this week, and Ideal Cars turned up today with loads and loads of donations. Or what was that place they were from?
It's the surplus.
It's a surplus place, and Ideal Cars delivered them. So thanks for that. If you're watching, don't know. Okay, we'll get to the Marmite round answers. Where are we? I'm getting a bit lost. There we go. So question 31, Yahtzee. It's down here. I thought it would just slide out easily, but no, everything on top of it has fallen off too. But Yahtzee, there it is. Obviously, it's a dice game. I'm not going to do that again. Number 32, Pandemic Contagion. That's a card game. You play it with cards. Question 33, Pandemic The Cure, which is the sequel. That's played with dice. Question 34, Craps. Craps is played with dice. sure you've all seen James Bond at the casino roll the dice and snake eyes and all of that crap. Probably why it's called craps. It does look a bit rubbish. 35. Egyptian rat screw. That's a card game. I think it's similar to Snap. Number 36, blackjack, or pontoon if you like. That's a card game. 37, beetle. That's played with dice. 38, go fish. That's a card game. Number 39, Toepen, Toepen. That's a card game. And finally, number 40, LCR, or left, centre, right. That is a dice game.
Oh, that's that, is it?
Yes, it's that.
Ah, I play that.
Now, finally, for the quiz at least, we've got the music answers. An itchy nose. Number 41, the English sir who has had number ones in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s and was a major annoyance in this house for a whole long year on a calendar.
With his Speedos.
With his Speedos and topless tennis playing.
Oh.
It was Sir Cliff Richard. Number 42, the name of the Beatles' first album was Please Please Me, or Please Please Me. And, oh, frozen again. What's going on there? No, we're all right, we're back. Yep, sorted. Number 43, the Canadian artist who released Man, I Feel Like a Woman was Shania Twain. Number 44, Maroon 5, they had the moves like Jagger. Number 45, don't know if she's related to Bend Over. And finally, number 46, we wanted the title, the artist, the year, was it a UK number one, yes or no, and the film that it came from. And the lyrics were, then I get night fever, we know how to do it. Give me that night fever, we know how to show it. Well, believe it or not, that was called Night Fever. It was by the Bee Gees. The year was 1977 or 1978. We couldn't decide which, so if you put either of them, that's fine. It was a UK number one, yes. And the film was Saturday Night Fever. And that rounds up today's quiz. I hope you all did well and all had fun. We're going to do the all-important beer draw, and we've got a mystery prize draw as well. So, how many have we got on today? We've got 20 teams playing. It's a good turnout. So let's see who is winning the beer. Let's have a look. Some people prefer to play on a Sunday, some people prefer to play on a Wednesday, but generally we have about 20-ish playing.
Okay, so press the button.
Press the button.
12.
12. There. It's Big Dazza.
No.
Darren Sansom has won the beer.
Darren?
Well done, Darren.
Would you like to get the mystery prize out of the bag?
Yeah. Where's number 12? There he is. And we've got a Marmite.
Oh.
We've got a Marmite. Yes, we've got a mystery prize. And, well, it's Marmite.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, it's gone off.
Yeast extract.
14.
14. Victoria Surtees has won the Marmite. Well done, Victoria. Again, I'll just stick that on there so you can see. 14. Victoria has won the Marmite.
If you'd like to PM their address,
yeah, if you'd like to send us a direct message kind of thing on the Facebook with your address, we can either, if you're nearby, we'll just drop it off, or you can pick it up. Or if you're a bit further away, then we'll send it out in the post. Wake up your taste buds. Put the oomph in your breakfast. So well done, everybody.
Oh, did you read out the answer to number 20? Oh, yeah, I did read out 45. Some people are saying
45.
Yeah, it's Sandy Shaw.
45 was Sandy Shaw.
Yes. Okay, so
rich in B vitamins.
Quite a few saying answer to question 45, please. You did say it, didn't you?
That might have been when it froze. It did freeze for a second.
Oh, right. Okay, say it.
So it did freeze for a second, and that might have been when I was doing answer number 45. The answer was Sandy Shaw. She was the first UK Eurovision winner. If you're leaving us now, have a good night. Thank you very much, and we'll see you Wednesday. If not, you can hang around, send in your scores, and we'll read some out. I'll just turn the sound up so you can hear Helen a bit better.
Okay, so Debbie got 38. She says the Marmite round killed her.
Stephen family up in Yorkshire scored 40.
People are still asking for number 45. Number 45
is Sandy Shaw.
Sandy Shaw. Okay. So, Basil got 28. 32 for Nick. 43 for Kieran. 45 for John and Emma. 43 for the Perrins. 31 for Victoria.
I seem to have finished about 20 minutes early today. I don't know why.
It's because you were prattling on.
I haven't been prattling on, no.
Normally you spend about 5 hours prattling. We can prattle on some more if you want to listen.
Yeah.
We can all go to sleep.
I can prattle on for another 20 minutes if you like. Could have a game of Yahtzee. Got it out now.
And I bought some new pad thing for it. I haven't used it yet. Tom got 31. Cole got 43. John says he got lucky with dice versus cards.
I thought dice versus cards was one of the easier ones that we've done.
No, I don't.
You know,
I did never heard half of them.
You played left, centre, right.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't remember what it was. It's good game, that. The Inner Circle got 47.
47?
Yeah. Adrian and Anne got 43. Lisa, 45. So basically, Matt, John, Daz, and Rich were playing, and then.
Yeah.
Apparently, the group link in YouTube don't work.
The group link in YouTube? What's that?
That's what somebody called Jay said.
I don't know what the group link in YouTube is. If I did, I might be able to fix it, but I don't know.
I think it's just that link you sent him.
Oh, right. Is that a new one?
Yeah. Well, if ever doesn't work, you just go onto YouTube and search Hookno VQuiz.
Yeah, if you go onto YouTube, press the search button. It's like a little magnifying glass thing, and just type in Hookno Quiz. It's the top result. Debbie Hyam scored 41. Marianne scored 43.
Okay. Sarah scored 41. That's big scores then.
Yeah, so it wasn't difficult then if everybody's scoring or most people scoring in the 40s. It's only out of 50. I don't think we've ever had anybody get a full house then.
No, but that's like abnormal.
Yeah, it's
because the way you design the quizzes, you go.
It's designed to have a few that are a bit more specialist or less specialist, so that everybody's got a chance of getting a decent score, but it's not too easy.
Well,
all done. Yeah. Again, remember to keep saving your food for the food bank, and we will be back on Sunday. You never know. We might have another mystery prize.
I hope Victoria likes Marmite.
Yeah, I hope you like Marmite. if you don't, then we'll let us know and we'll send it to the food bank, and I mean then it's 50-50 whether they like it or not.
I think I prefer to send it to actually the people that eat.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for playing. See you Sunday.
Good night.
Good night.
Adrian says, thanks Richard, doing it.